If your child ever tells you they have a new friend, listen carefully. Ask questions. Find out where they met. Because if they tell you they met that friend on a television that wasn't turned on, take them and leave immediately. Don't wait. Don't investigate. And whatever you do, don't watch the channel. Because 20 years ago, an entire city learned what happens when children start talking to things that live inside static. And by the time anyone realized what was happening, it was already too late. Everything started in the city of Fairview. A quiet place. Nothing special. Good schools. Safe neighborhoods. The kind of city where nothing terrifying was supposed to happen. Then, one summer, children began reporting the same strange thing. At first, nobody paid attention. Kids have imaginary friends all the time. Parents laughed. Teachers ignored it. Psychologists called it normal childhood behavior. But these weren't ordinary imaginary friends. Because every child described them the same way. Exactly the same way. The first report came from a 7-year-old girl named Lily Harper. One night, her parents found her sitting in front of an old television in the basement. The TV wasn't connected to anything. No cable. No antenna. Nothing. Only black and white static filled the screen. Lily was smiling. Waving. Talking to someone. Her mother asked who she was speaking to. Lily answered without looking away from the television. The children. Her mother laughed. What children? Lily pointed at the static. The ones inside. A week later, 3 more families reported nearly identical stories. Then 10. Then 50. Children all across Fairview began spending hours watching dead television channels after midnight. And every one of them claimed they were speaking to friends. Invisible friends. Friends who lived inside the static. The descriptions never changed. The children said the friends looked pale. Their clothes were old-fashioned. And they always smiled. Always. No matter what. Parents became concerned. News stations ran stories. Experts blamed internet trends. Mass suggestion. Shared imagination. Anything except the truth. Because the truth sounded insane. Then the drawings appeared. 8-year-old Noah Walker handed his teacher a crayon drawing one morning. The picture showed a school bus crashed into a telephone pole. Several stick figures lay on the ground. One figure was circled in red. The teacher asked Noah why he drew it. Noah shrugged. Then calmly answered, "My TV friend showed me." The teacher thought nothing of it. Until 3 days later. When a school bus crashed into a telephone pole. Exactly as drawn. The driver died. And his position matched the red circled figure perfectly. The drawing made local news. People called it coincidence. A lucky guess. Nothing more. Then another drawing came true. And another. And another. Children began creating detailed pictures of accidents before they happened. House fires. Car crashes. Heart attacks. Missing persons. Every drawing predicted a real death. Every single one. And every child gave the same explanation. The static children told us. Panic spread quickly. Parents threw away televisions. Schools banned electronics. Psychologists worked overtime. Nothing helped. Because the children always found a screen. Old televisions. Security monitors. Broken displays. Anything capable of showing static. Then the disappearances started. The first missing child was 9-year-old Ethan Briggs. His parents woke up to find his bedroom empty. The window remained locked. The doors were secured. No signs of forced entry. Only one thing was missing. An old portable television that had been sitting in his closet. Within weeks, 12 more children disappeared. Then 20. Then 30. Always at night. Always without evidence. Always leaving behind one final drawing. Detective Sarah Mercer was assigned to the investigation. At first she thought it was a kidnapping ring. A coordinated operation. A human explanation. But the evidence refused to cooperate. Every missing child left drawings depicting their own disappearance. Drawings created days before they vanished. One image haunted Sarah more than any other. A drawing made by a 6-year-old boy named Caleb. The picture showed dozens of children walking into a television screen. Inside the screen stood a crowd of smiling figures waiting for them. Above the image, Caleb had written 4 words. "They want us home." Sarah began collecting every drawing she could find. Hundreds of them. And eventually she noticed something disturbing. The drawings weren't random. Together they formed a timeline. A sequence of events. Like pieces of a puzzle. And the final drawing hadn't happened yet. The final picture showed the city completely dark. No lights. No people. Only televisions glowing in every window. And beneath the image someone had written, "The door opens tomorrow." The date matched the following night. Authorities issued emergency warnings. Power stations remained staffed. Police patrolled neighborhoods. Parents locked children inside their homes. Nobody intended to let anything happen. But at exactly 2:13 a.m., every television in Fairview turned on simultaneously. Thousands of screens lit up. Even televisions unplugged from power. Even broken televisions. Even displays that hadn't worked for years. Every screen showed the same image. A group of pale children standing in static. Smiling. Watching. Waiting. Then they began speaking. Witnesses later described the voices as wrong. Not robotic. Not distorted. Just wrong. Like hearing a human voice played backward and forward at the same time. The message repeated across the city. Again and again. Come home. Children everywhere woke up simultaneously. Got out of bed. And walked toward the nearest screen. Parents tried stopping them. Many succeeded. Some didn't. Because the televisions weren't the only things changing. The static began spreading. It leaked from screens like smoke. Filled rooms. Covered walls. Flowed through hallways. And inside that moving static, people saw faces. Thousands of faces. Children. Watching from the other side. Sarah was monitoring emergency calls when reports exploded across police channels. Children sleepwalking. Televisions speaking. People disappearing. Entire neighborhoods losing power. Then Sarah received a call from her own house. Her daughter Emma was crying. Terrified. Whispering into the phone. "Mom." Sarah froze. Because Emma was supposed to be asleep. "What's wrong?" Silence. Then Emma whispered, "They're here." The line disconnected. Drove home faster than she had ever driven in her life. When she arrived, the front door stood open. The television glowed through the living room window. Static filled the screen. Was gone. Only one thing remained. A drawing. The picture showed standing beside her daughter. But wasn't standing on the same side. She stood inside an. Surrounded by dozens of smiling. And written beneath them were 5 words. "We found our new friend." The city blackout ended at sunrise. The S shut off. The static vanished. Everything returned to normal. Except the missing children never came back. Official records claim 63 children disappeared that night. Most people believe it was a mass kidnapping. A tragedy never solved. A mystery buried by time. But every few years, reports still emerge. Children talking to invisible friends. Strange drawings predicting accidents. Televisions turning on by themselves at 2:13 a.m. And according to internet forums dedicated to the Fairview incident, there is still a dead television channel that occasionally appears after midnight. No station number. No broadcast information. Only static. And if you watch long enough you'll eventually see them. The static children. Standing together. Smiling. Waiting. For someone new to come home.